Hello and welcome to El Paisano News. My name is Cassandra Marquez, and tonight our top stories include Dulce's at downtown at the immigration protest, Sarah is talking about the Met Gala, Stephanie's at the 1975 concert, John is playing with puppies, Kaina has our Roadrunner Sports, Marlena has our entertainment, and Eric has the weather. Let's get started.
Reporting from MacArthur Park, where as you can see, there are hundreds of people coming together to support immigration rights.
And organizations such as Planned Parenthood, UTLA, Under Media, and much more went out in Los Angeles to march on May 1st to show support in immigration rights. They gathered on MacArthur Park, on Wilshire Boulevard, and Alvarado Street.
I came here to support everybody. I think that you're trying to make a difference in your life and you're actually being progressive and, helpful and useful to the community. Everybody should have a chance to demonstrate who they are. This affects my life entirely, with family, friends, just everything.
People began marching towards City Hall on the corner of 1st and Spring Street. Trump supporters are butting heads with Trump protesters.
Well, the message is the same as Trump. He's all about equality, okay? So, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we all want. Everybody wants. So, some of the people out there on the other side, they're ill-informed. That's the unfortunate thing. They think that Trump is a neo-Nazi, which is crazy. My sister was a liberal. She voted for Obama twice, and now she's a full-on Trump supporter.
No, they're just here to, it's like, they're basically here to incite the crowd, make people all pissed off.
Thanks, Dulce. Those look like some passionate protesters. Now off to Sarah, who is talking about the Met Gala.
The first Monday in May might just be the hottest day for New York City as celebrities glam for the cream carpet at the Met Gala, this year honoring Japanese designer Rei Kawakubo.
Emily Ratajkowski was evoking a master as it was inspired by Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. The model's dress was designed by Marc Jacobs. The gown featured a sequin design with a multicolored pattern. Kendall Jenner wearing La Perla in her jaw-dropping dress made out of 85,000 hand-painted crystals that took 160 hours to make. She looked absolutely stunning. Lily Aldridge is serving a look as she kept it edgy by wearing a pair of red thigh-high boots under her dress. She's wearing a Ralph Lauren collection custom white silk charmeuse, one-shoulder caped evening dress with cutout details. Jaden Smith kept his look super simple, wearing a black overcoat, black t-shirt, black pants, and black high-heeled boots with his hair-turned handbag dreads that put together his whole ensemble. Rihanna, also known as the Met Gala MVP, did not disappoint this year, as she was wearing a very, very elaborate Comme des Garçons Fall 2016 piece with red strappy sandals.
Is it possible that Cher will make a comeback for next year's Met Gala? We'll just have to wait and see. This is Sarah reporting live for El Paisano News.
Thanks, Sarah. Those look like some nice dresses. Now we go to Stephanie, who is at the 1975 concert.
I'm outside the Greek Theater where the 1975 is playing their second show in LA on their Northern American tour. The concert began with the opening band, The Plates, playing for almost an hour before the 1975 came out. The 1975 was a band that a lot of people had many doubts about. People said that no one would like them, no one would like them on the radio, and no one would listen. Today, they are the #1 hit band in the UK and is spreading here to the United States. They have many #1 singles, including The Sound, Chocolate, Sex, and American Girl. The 1975 is known for having elaborate light shows added with their concert. They have these light shows so the fans don't just have to stare at a blank stage while the artists just perform the whole entire time. Their lights are composed of bright colors, flashing lights, cityscapes, and even some changing motions in it with it. This was the second show the 1975 played in LA due to the first one being sold out instantly. Their next stop is Seattle, Washington, and then on June 10th is when they begin their international tour. I'm Stephanie Medina reporting with you live with El Paisano News.
Thanks, Stephanie. That looked like a great show. Now we go to Johan, who is playing with puppies in the lower quad.
We're at the puppy therapy event where students come here to relieve some sort of stress by petting them. Students line up in groups about 5, so they can be able to get in the cage and pet them for about 5 minutes. They're usually here during finals to help students keep their mind off of the exam for just even a bit. I talked to Julian, the organizer of the event and the owner of all these puppies. This is what he had to say.
Alright, so I see you're in charge of the puppy therapy. I just have a couple questions. When did this event start?
We've been here at Rio Hondo. I think this is our third session here, so at least 3 years.
3 years?
About that.
Do you own these puppies, and if you sell them, or you just keep them and raise them?
These are all of our puppies. They're all born and raised on our property. We're a family of breeders. The company is Puppies and Reptiles for Parties. So we have a few generations of each family, and we do try to sell them, but we have them do these puppy parties for them to be socialized, used to meeting new people, new experiences, so that when they are placed in a home, if they are, then they're really well-rounded. There isn't so much that they haven't experienced, you know what I mean? And if they end up not getting purchased, they just stay with us. They're part of our family. Yeah, that's why they all have names. They're all registered to us.
And you guys train them, or just?
No, we don't do too much training. When it comes to barking, they're actually self-taught. Their parents train them for that, and also train them on their potty training.
Oh, the vaccines, you guys don't vaccine them?
Oh, no, we do all of that. No, we have to do that by law. We have to do that. It's also by school rules or campus rules. You can't have any dogs that haven't had any of their shots. They all have their shots. All of them are vaccinated and good to go.
What other campuses do you visit around?
Around here, well, we do Rio Hondo. We do Whittier College. We do three of the high schools here in Whittier. I can't remember off the top of my head. Where else do? We do USC, UCLA, all the citrus schools, all over.
Okay.
Reporting for Paisano News, this is Johanna Farr. Back to you.
Thanks, Johan. Now we go to Marlena, who has entertainment.
Thanks, Cassandra. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember back in 1990, there was a 2-part miniseries based off the Stephen King novel, It. It was starring Tim Curry. All of you fans will be excited to hear that there's a movie coming out this year in September. They have already released a trailer. I've seen it personally. It looks really creepy, really scary. You guys could go out and see the trailer yourselves and judge. Thanks, Cassandra. Back to you.
Thanks, Marlena. It looks like it's going to be a great movie. Now we go to Eric with the weather.
Thanks, Cassandra. Eric Munoz here with your weekly weather forecast. On Monday, we have highs of 72 degrees with a low at a chilly 54. Moving on to Tuesday, we have highs at 70 degrees, lows 56 degrees. And on to Wednesday, we have highs 70 degrees again, same thing with the lows, 56 degrees. Off to Thursday, we have highs at 75 degrees, lows at 56 degrees. And finally, for Friday, we have highs at a nice 77 degrees, lows 56 degrees once more.
We're finishing this year in Roadrunner Sports with the baseball team. They finished their season strong with a 14-13 win that went extra innings against Chaffey College. As for softball, they ended their season with a 4-1 loss against East Los Angeles College. That was on Tuesday, April 25th. As for swim and dive, both men and women, they're going to be competing the weekend of May 5th and 6th at the state championships that are at East Los Angeles College. And as for beach volleyball, the ladies are hitting the sand for the California Community College Athletic Association State Championships. So let's go Roadrunners, bring back that hardware. Back to you, Cassandra.
This concludes this week's broadcast. I'm Cassandra Cabral reporting for El Paisano News.